Am I live? Okay, yeah, no, I'm on. At least I'm pretty sure I'm on. Alright, so the other day I ran a dry run of this, which was my first run in like a couple of months. Mainly just to show that even with absolutely no practice at all and no preparation, I could still put out a pretty decent time. So tonight I'm going to try and beat that time from the other night, especially since I did a little bit of practicing this morning. So, and if I sound out of breath, it's because I just got done jogging. So, all right. So, time to beat is about, I don't know, 35 minutes, give or take. I forget what the exact time was, but it was within about 3 minutes. So, starting in 3, 2, 1. Excuse me. So we start off the run with the first, the only auto-scroller in the game, which is a great way to start off a speedrun, let me tell you. It's great, it actually kind of eases you into things. So, I was going to kind of commentate, but I'm still kind of a little bit tired. I'm worn out. I just got back from running around, so I think I'll be quiet here for a little bit and focus on not dying. That would be nice. Because not dying is the way you get a good run. You see, if you don't die, then you don't have to go back and redo the parts you did, and that's pretty cool. Getting those gems right there maybe loses me about, you know, a couple frames, but the reason I get them isn't necessarily because I need them. It's more so if I don't aim for that ledge, then I'm very liable to go land on that spike instead, so it's kind of a safety strat more than anything. Ah. Right in the back. So let's see how nice Rarity is going to be to me today. I really have not figured out exactly how much of this fight is RNG and how much of it you can manipulate, but from my experience, I'm guessing a good deal of it is RNG. Particularly the parts that involve when she decides to pull up her shield. Yeah, like right there. I don't think I particularly did anything to trigger that, but I do know that when she pulls it up, you have to get far away from her to get her to fire it off at you. If you're standing too close, she'll just try and ram you with it, and that's not going to do any good. Because you can't hit her through it. Unless you just get right up in her business and start firing and abusing iframes, but unless she's almost dead, that's a good way to get yourself killed. And as I was saying before, getting yourself killed is kind of counterproductive to the speedrunning process. Because when you die, you actually go slower. So we don't want to do that. Hey, alright, got both of them. That part right there, that's a real... That part's really, really easy to do until you miss it and hit your head on the spikes. And then the next, like, 20 times you try and do it, it just won't work because you'll be too flustered from it. As long as you don't fear the spikes, you're good. Fear the spikes, and then you hesitate for that brief split second it takes you to ram your head into them, so I don't know. Words, I'm good with them tonight. These guys right here, real jerks if you let them live. Obviously we're not seeing that because I'm killing them on sight. But, if you do not kill them the second you see them, they'll start jumping all around you and following you around and basically making your life difficult, and we don't want that. Someone's asking me a question in another chat, right after I told him that I'm doing a speedrun. If he's in here, lols, the answer to the question you're asking is that it's 25 grand for the first and 100 grand for all subsequent ones. If anyone is in here, you can tell him that. And if nobody tells him that, then that just tells me that nobody's actually watching me right now. Which is great, that means I can do anything. Pinkie Pie stage. Yay, this is where all of my runs come to die. Which is good news and bad news, I guess. Because the good news is if I make it past this stage, and I'm doing relatively well, it bodes well for the rest of the run. I died right there yesterday. My first death. First death. There was more than one. That's not a good sign. Though, considering, again, I hadn't really played it in... I haven't played this in a couple of months prior to that. All in all, not too bad for a totally dry run. Is that heart I see? What's going on, Heart? How are you, my friend? I hope everything's well. Ouch. It's okay, I'm good. Just gotta avoid the troll balloons. 99 troll balloons. So I used to use the sonic rain boom to kind of dash to this ladder, but I realized that that doesn't really save me any time. And it wastes a rain boom, so we're doing this now. Killing that thing on the left, I figured it out, and it's pretty much the time I save by not killing it, I lose by getting hit by it, so... The problem with that heart is that I need almost a full charge of the rain boom to take out Pinkie Pie. So it's too risky. And by too risky, I mean my odds of actually getting enough drops to keep me charged just, Now in every other stage, I spam it. I got the party cannon, alright! But yeah, something I say is that the two most important weapons for speed are the Sonic Rain Boom and the Stair. And so you want to use your full allotment of both of those in every stage. But at the same time, you want to make sure you have enough Rain Boom for any part that really calls for it. So we're not going to risk losing it for those parts. So in my world record run, this is where my first death was. Right after this guy. I really wish I could read what chat says, but the window I have it in is like so tiny, I gotta kinda guess. I'm trying not to distract myself. This part, I haven't found a good way to get through it aside from just damage boosting through. Like right here, we really want the Rain Boom because I needed it for that particular part. I needed it to get past that part without losing a whole bunch of time. Of course, now we have a little bit left over. And we have one charge left, so I've wasted, you know, frames. Whoops, kind of messed that up a little bit, but whatever. Oh yeah, the GDQ staff. I'm really hoping that they accept this. If no other reason, I really want to show this game off. I really want to go and, you know, expose a lot of people to this game, even if it means attracting a bunch of runners who are a lot better than me. So yeah, that 10 seconds you see on the Fluttershy split is that's the death in my world record run. This part looks a lot scarier than early is. This part you can pretty much do perfectly every time unless you just really screw up. Alright. Gem Seeker. That's what I want to use to kill this dude. Excellent, got the one cycle there. Sorry, I'm starting to remember all the little things that I screwed up in my run the other day. So far, this one's going a lot better. And not just because I haven't died yet. Ah, that was a mess up, but not really too bad. Okay, seizure warning. I'm trying to remember, I think it was Aura, I'm not sure, but I'll give him credit anyways, just because he's cool, who discovered that Twilight takes seizure damage from any attack as long as she's still flipping around like that. Alright. Looking good so far. And we're getting up to where I started practicing this morning, because this is where I really started messing up last night. So I did some runs of Applejack Stage in the Discord stages. Let's see how much of it stuck. Hey, Aura. Cannot read a damn thing you're saying because the text is too tiny. I'm basically squinting over there during the weapon get screens, so... I'm just going to assume you said I'm awesome, and we'll leave it at that. Fruit bats, because they're made of fruit. They're flying strawberries. Oops. I actually was supposed to use the rain boom right there, but that's cool. Just didn't like I... Whoops. Okay, momentarily lost control of myself there, but I'm good now. Oh, sweet, I never do that without getting hit. I like when the game occasionally decides to throw me a bone. Nice! Okay, that wasn't quite as planned. I kind of winged the last little bit of that when I discovered I had a lot more rain boom than I was supposed to have, but I think that turned out pretty well. Wow, I missed 2 shots against AJ. Yeah, I know the Discord rain boom stat. But I told you, I'm still not particularly good at that one. Actually, when I'm done with this run, I'll practice it some more. Oh, I need to go shopping. I almost forgot. Alright. Good enough I can live without what? The Discord strat? I really want to get the Discord strat down, because if I do, then I won't need a safety E-tank going in there. Because as of right now, I still definitely need that tank. What the? Okay, did he just die and then respawn? I swear that's what it looked like happened. Good, I was getting hit by that Joe's bullets this morning. Good to see I took care of that. Alrighty. I used the instrumental break right here as a way of telling that I'm on track for the rest of the stage. If it kicks in right as I'm firing off that magic wave, then it means I've done pretty well. Seizure warning, everybody. Here comes the stair. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Coming up next, we've got Aura's absolutely favorite stage in the game. You love this stage, don't you, man? What's never happened before? By the way, that 28 seconds I'm down now, that is because in my current world record run I was still doing I was taking the suboptimal route through that stage because I thought I needed that extra E-tank. I have since discovered that I don't. So, as I was saying before, the two most important weapons for speed in this game are the Stair and the Sonic Rain Boom. Incidentally, those are the only two weapons that I use for the majority of the stage. And that's part of what makes it kind of easy for me, is because if you're only using two weapons, you can just memorize the switch back and forth between them. So it's really kind of easy on the muscle memory. Now let's see if I can do this spike gauntlet out here optimally. One, two. 1, 2, 3. Stair. Buck. Stair. Alright. I used one extra magic wave shot that I shouldn't have, but that's okay because I can kill off. I can just switch to the party cannon for the kill. Yes, that's another nice thing about this GDQ audition, is that there is substantially less swearing in it than in my current world record run. Alright. This is the last normal stage in the game. If I can get through here without having any problems, then we're home free. Man, I remember when I used to have to try so hard just to get that cycle on the balloons. Now it just comes to me every time. And honestly, I don't know what it is that I was doing wrong. I don't remember. Oh, crap. Crap. Okay, phew. That was close. I almost was a little too slow. Here I can relax. There's no speeding this part up, so I can just focus on not dying, which is cool. Because dying is bad. Hey, I killed that thing. I love the magic wave. It's so spammable. Ah, I did that this morning too. I'm such an idiot. Alright, doing good so far. One of the things I did this morning was I did some runs on this CMC bot to kind of figure a good way to take it out reliably. So we will see. Ah, I missed the cycle. I missed the cycle on this, so that cost me like a second or something, I don't know. Some insignificant amount of time that I'm gonna whine about anyways. Okay, that was bad, and I'm gonna have to use a safety tank. So this morning, every single time her leg moved, her left leg moved, and so I could go under it and I could get to Sweetie's head on the left. Every time. Except once when the right leg moved first. So that was some legitimately just bad RNG right there. So, looks like we're doing good. Seem to have lost some time on that stage, I'm not quite sure how. I think it's because my current world record run has a pretty quick kill on the CMC bot, but I don't know. I'd have to compare them to tell. Yeah, safety tank. I'll take a drink as soon as I have a chance. See, this is what I wanted to do to Pinkie Pie before, just ram her non-stop, but I didn't have quite the amount of health I have now. Uh-oh. Phew, that was close. That was scary. Alright. Come on, Rarity, be good to me for a change. If it seems like I'm hesitating, it's because I'm trying not to miss. If you just sit there and just fire apples at her non-stop, she'll jump over them. So that went well. Whoops. Seizure warning time! Whoops. Okay, I kind of messed up a little bit. I was supposed to go shopping before this and buy another weapon tank, but I didn't, so it's okay. Okay, that was almost scary. Before I came to this stage, I was supposed to buy another weapon tank, and I didn't, which meant I kind of had to, use a bit of the old Mega Buster when I shouldn't have. Actually, it's not the Mega Buster, it's the Friendship Buster in this game, because friendship is, of course, magic. So, again, I kind of had to wing that last little bit, but I seem to be doing okay. In fact, I believe I'm about to have a family-friendly, world record to show to SGDQ. That'll be pretty nice. Of course, now I feel kind of bad about the complete lack of commentary earlier in this run. But whatever. If you want commentary, you can go watch my old run. Okay, kind of fumbled my way through that stage, but... Okay, Heart. I am going to try and do this the best... Because I remember you were the one that kind of helped me get the firing pattern down for this. Like I said, on a good day I can kill him without doing an energy tank, but let's not be stupid. Let's be safe. $31.50. That's a new personal best by 24 seconds. And the optimal route through Discord 1 only saved me 15. So 9 of those was just me, you know, sucking less than I used to. Yeah, no, Heart, you did that. I remember it was, I think it was back during my last run, or last personal best, that you said, okay, no, just fire 2 shots at a time, because before I was just firing off 3. Fire off 2, so when his iframes wear off, you can immediately fire another one. And, really, once I got the timing of that down, that's when I started being able to reliably beat him without using an energy tank. So that's really the key to it. If I can combine that with the Rain Boom strat that Aura does, then I'll be in business. But the main thing I learned from this run is that I still wasn't quite sure how the routing of buying E-tanks and W-tanks worked. I didn't know, you know, how much money I would have, what I would be able to afford, and exactly when I would run out and need to go shopping. Here, it's set in stone. I should get to Discord 1 with the 2 E-tanks that I got from the stages, and I should be able to afford 4 weapon tanks and 2 E-tanks. And then the only other time I need to go shopping is right before the boss gauntlet to buy more weapon tanks. So, I shouldn't ever have to buy more E-tanks because I use... Ideally, I only use 2 for the Discord fight, the Discord tank, and then 2 of them are safeties. I used one in against the CMC bot, didn't I? Yeah, that was right. And then I used my standard safety tank for Discord, the final Discord. So, GDQ staff, if you are still watching, this is Mega Pony. This is a really, really good game that, due to its subject material, most people either haven't heard of it, or if they have, they would just outright dismiss it. Hopefully you've seen from this, it's a really fun game. I sincerely enjoy it. I think it stands on its own right up against any of the 8-bit Mega Man games. In fact, a lot of the mechanics it has that it borrows from the later Mega Man games makes it actually much more fun, in my opinion. The New Game Plus mode on its own is just great. And I would really like just the opportunity to showcase this and, you know, get it out there, and even if it means, and I know it means, attracting a lot more runners more talented than myself. I always say the only reason I've got the world record for this is because Duckfist has never heard of it. But that's okay, you know, I just want to have some fun, play my game, maybe raise some money for charity in the process, and just have a good time more than anything else. So, this is my pitch. Again, the lack of commentary is because I was tired and really not expecting to get a personal best out of this. I'm still very dry. This is not counting some of the practice I did this morning, which is just me running the last couple stages. The second time I played this game in months. So, let's see what our in-game time is. Come on. Oh, very nice. Oh! Oh, that's just all kinds of nice. And the coolest part about all of this is that none of those splits are gold, so really the run could be improved even more. But 3150, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with all of this, really. And I'm happy with you guys. I love you. Thanks for being here. And, oh, come on, Aura. You'll catch up, I'm sure you will. So,